What's up, guys? It's DeAndre Laquarius Horton, and today I just wanted to stop by and do something for the fellas. For those of you who do not know, June is National Men's Mental Health Awareness Month, and also for those of you who don't know, I have been a mental health advocate since my freshman year of college in 2015. And I am someone who has been carrying my own mental health struggles since I was 12. So I've been doing this in total, give or take, for 18 years. But like I said, my advocacy has been more so geared in the last decade plus. And it started when I was a freshman on at my college campus, and I noticed through interactions I had with other students on campus that a lot of them were struggling with their mental health in various ways, and it inspired me to share my own story about some of the things I went through when I was a teen, and then coming through it and dedicating my life to try to do my part in making sure that no one felt small or felt like they didn't have a place to go to or someone that they could talk to, in the sense of, I don't know what to do with what I'm feeling. If I have an issue, who do I go to get the proper help and or treatment, or just letting someone know the weight that they were carrying. So I've been doing things in that arena for the last 11 years or so. And this video here is for the fellas. And we carry so many different bags of pressure and things that weigh us down. And one of the things I think that is often overlooked is our mental health. Because as a man, there are certain societal expectations that you have. And when it comes to mental health, I feel like we still have a lot of work that we need to do to try to remove certain stigmas around mental health when it comes to men, because it's kind of a bit of a boogeyman, or a ghost, if you will. Or a real man doesn't express his emotions. He keeps it down inside and handles it because that's what a real man does. Or men don't do therapy because that's something for women. A man who does therapy may be looked at as soft and or weak. But I'm here to tell you men, whether you're a young boy, a teen, or a young adult male, or someone who's middle aged or in the twilight years, wherever you fall in that scope, whatever you need to do to not only protect your mental health, but invest in it and make sure it's at its best possible condition, do that. Whether it's therapy, whether it's journaling, or just talking to someone in general, medication if that's a route for you, or whatever avenue you need to take to help you get yourself in a positive headspace, and then do the necessary things in order to not only get you to that positive headspace, but to keep it and build on it. As someone who has suffered with depression since I was 12, and my own struggles with suicide ideations when I was in middle school, just for me, writing was a great outlet, helping me process things that I was dealing with that I couldn't really express verbally at the time. And I still write to this day. Um, Talking to someone, to having my village that I finally was able to open up with about what I was dealing with, that has helped me. So it's also great that, fellas, you have a good, solid support system around you, whether that's a group of people or it might just be one person, but however it is. Once again, like I said, it's about building that wall around you that not only protects you, but holds you accountable and is able to lift you up when you're having those hard days. Because whether you have a quote unquote mental disorder or condition or not, and your mental health is just something that you struggle with, which I think we all do to a certain degree, having that group to help you, navigate it, that is so important. Community is so important in general. So, fellas, if anybody looks at you sideways about doing what you need to do in order to be at your best, not only for yourself, but for those around you, whether it be your co-workers, your friends, or your family, or whoever, the love of your life, whoever that may be, and whatever the case may be, pay them no attention. Get yourself right. Invest in yourself. Know that health is wealth, and know that you're not alone. I see you. I am you. And we're going to continue to tackle this thing one day, one step at a time. And we're going to do what we can to make sure that we are in goodest condition as we can possibly be. And like I said, it's a marathon. It's not a sprint. And even if you have this routine, or you have these things in place where you can kind of have it nailed down, you still have your days where you struggle or things may resurface, because that's a part of it. It's a constant thing. It's a daily thing. But as long as you are taking the steps to make sure you're good, you are already 2 steps ahead of the game. So, fellas, love on yourself. Make sure you're good. And another thing, fellas, go to the doctors if you feel like anything is wrong. I know that's another thing with us men that is a bit of a stigma in our community. We don't necessarily believe in the doctors, but please, if you feel like even the slightest thing is off, whether it's mentally or physically, please check in with a good doctor. And like I said, just take care of yourself. Make sure your mind is right. Make sure your heart is right. Make sure your spirit is right. And make sure that you're being loved on. Make sure that people are motivating you, and try to minimize the people that drain you or the thoughts that get to you and put you in a bad way as much as you possibly can. And as always, keep fighting a good fight. And to all my fellas out there, if no one else tells you this or you haven't heard it in a while, I love you. God bless you. And keep fighting. We've got this.